Welcome to Charles's Digital Diary. Perception is the process by which we notice, attend to and interpret the stimuli that we encounter around us. Exposure occurs when a stimulus comes within range of a person's sensory receptors. Attention occurs when a stimulus activates more sensory receptor nerves past the sensations on the brain for processing. Interpretation is the assignment of meaning to sensations. Memory is how the meaning is recorded. This will then lead to purchase and consumption decisions. I was first exposed to a makeup palette in which a friend of mine has told me about. This came in the range of my sensory receptor, which is hearing. When I went inside the Sephora store, the palette brought more attention to me as I was able to activate more of my sensory receptor, which is seeing and feeling. I was able to see what it looked like and feel the texture of their product. I was also overwhelmed by the product, which led to me making an effective interpretation. There are 3 factors relating to attention. First one is stimulus factors. Stimulus factors refers to the physical characteristics of a stimulus itself. The physical characteristic that caught my attention is the color of the packaging palette. It's orange, which is bright and stands out. The shades of the eyeshadow also has a bright color, which increased my attention more. Another physical characteristics would be the size. The eyeshadow shade seems like it will last for a long time. Second one is individual factors. They are personal characteristics likely to influence consumer perceives and processes information. Perceptual vigilance is the tendency for consumers to demonstrate heightened awareness of those stimuli that are relevant to their current needs. Before buying this palette, I would usually do some research and reviews to see if it is worth buying it. Most of my research are usually from beauty bloggers. I will also go to the actual store to further investigate the product and gain more information. Third one is situational factors, which includes stimuli in the environment other than the focal stimulus, as well as temporary characteristics of the individual that are induced by the environment. Ziva palettes are products that are always selling out quickly in store and online. When I went to Sephora, I saw that there was not much left, so I grabbed the opportunity to get the product. I am also an impulse buyer, therefore anything that usually catches my attention has a high chance of me purchasing it. When it comes to retail strategy, Sephora's store layout is divided by the makeup trend such as Urban Decay, luxury such as Sephora Collection. Their skincare product is also divided by clinical and natural. The brand Ziva is best known for the most affordable and high-quality makeup brushes. When the company moved into pressed powders, eyeshadows and brow palettes, their brushes aren't the only product they have that is affordable and has a high quality. Learning is any change in the content or organization of long-term memory which result of information processing. Memory is the total accumulation of prior learning experiences. Operant conditioning is the process of learning whereby the consumer's response to a stimulus is either reinforced by a reward or discouraged. When I spent $80 on Adore Beauty skincare, I was able to receive a sample product of the Professional Primer. The positive reinforcement of this product was having a lightweight formula to minimize the appearance of pores, therefore increase the probability of repeating this behavior again. However, if there was a negative reinforcement of this product such as side effect on the skin like irritations, then it will decrease the chances of responding to the stimulus. There are several general characteristics of learning that are relevant to marketing managers. The strength of learning is heavily influenced by 6 factors. When it comes to the professional sample products, some factors include importance, reinforcement and imagery. Extinction occurs when the reinforcement for a learned response is withdrawn. Stimulus discrimination is the process of learning to respond differently to somewhat similar stimuli. For example, one of the popular dupe of the Professional is the Maybelline's Baby Skin Pore Eraser. The consumer would respond differently to this product as this is only a more affordable product. Consumers would still think that there are more benefits on the Professional than the Baby Skin Pore Eraser. When watching a beauty vlogger on YouTube, and they use the benefits professional primer, all the information that was stored will be retrieved depending on how strong my original learning of this product is. Schematic memory are patterns of association with respect to a particular concept. These are varies of concepts of what I think and feel about the benefits professional primer, which also refers to their brand image. Motivation, personality and emotion. Motivation is the energizing force that activates or triggers behavior and provides purpose, direction and drive. McGuire's psychological motives relates to my recent purchase of Superstars Adidas. The tension reduction is the need to reduce stress. In this case I usually shop when I'm in stress from work or uni. Self-expression is the need to express self-identity to others. I usually want people to think of me as a fashionable and trendy teenager. Ego defense is the need to defend or protect our identities or ego. This is the same reason as my self-expression. Reinforcement is the need to act in such ways that others will reward us. In this case I bought these shoes so people will give compliments when wearing them knowing that they are popular. Manifest motives are motives that are known and freely admitted. Latent motives are motives that are unknown to the individuals. Motivational conflict is the outcome of different motives driving consumers to opposite behaviors. My motivational conflict was approach avoidance, where the consumer faced both positive and negative consequences in the purchase. In my case, the Superstars and Stan Smith were the two shoes that I wanted to get. Due to not having enough money, I had to decide which one of these shoes I will buy. Personality refers to those relatively long-lasting personal qualities that describe how a particular individual typically responds to the world around them. In regards to the Superstars, their brand personality includes being reliable, which I said earlier that Adidas is a trustworthy brand. They are also intelligent when it comes to their shoes and other products. And lastly, the brand is known as a successful company, hence why their products are very well known. Emotions are considered a primary source of human motivation. Emotion arousal is the motivation to activate certain emotional states. For instance, my emotion before buying this dessert was desire. I'm fully craving for a matcha-flavored dessert. A friend of mine have told me that X2 Rose sell the best matcha-flavored desserts, therefore I went to check it out. An attitude is a combination of motivational, emotional, perceptual and cognitive process. Behavioral component is the tendency of the attitude holder to respond in a certain manner towards the attitude object. In this case, Pretty Little Thing had a massive 50% off sales store-wide, and since I know that this brand has good quality of clothing, I had no doubt but to shop from their website. However, I encountered a cognitive dissonance, where another popular online store called Misguided was also on sale, and they also have a good quality and high fashionable clothes. Part of me wanted to buy clothes from Misguided instead. What influenced me to buy products from Pretty Little Thing is that their clothes or style of clothes are very similar to what the celebrities wear, such as Kylie Jenner. Thank you for listening.